Our group, which for some blasphemous reason is now being referred to as Raggax and the Boys, have managed to gang-ho our way to potential sanctuary, Raggax's old home. However, this homecoming was not a welcome one. A pilgrimage of punishment is what Raggax has been destined for, a retelling of the eradication of his clan. Since our destinies have intertwined, the remainder of our party are left to clean up the mess. The goblin tribe has been reanimated and must be dispatched in the same way that they initially had met their demise. Sounds simple enough. Up until the fact that now Iska has spontaneously turned into a potted plant and for some reason is now the center of everyone's bloody attention. And did I mention that now there is an ogre to be dealt with? Arcane Amphitheatre. Episode 18. The Joy of Suffering.
Any questions?
Fuck, this sucks.
That's
Let's
not a
do
question.
Fuck, this sucks?
That is
Yeah,
a
that's
question.
a question.
This sucks. Fuck.
I'm going to roll 3 attacks as Aelgar, Winegar, and Gilgar all go
Ew.
next.
Well, you don't have to do all of that.
I'm having some wine
this
guard
is your
myself.
choice.
Yeah, you could not do any of those
3
things.
natural 20s.
Winegar?
Whoa. No, I'm joking.
I
That'd be
can't
crazy, though.
silvery barbs that shit.
You can silvery barbs
Raggax is in the great beyond.
That
He's
would
on
be
his
wild.
next big adventure.
The good news is the highest I rolled was a 15.
Oh, you missed all of them.
All 3 attacks swing
Nice.
at you as a shoom, shoom, shoom. And you manage to block one of them, duck under a second one, and jump over a third scimitar as all 3 attacks swing at you all at the same time.
Oh, he was memeing. I thought the highest he rolled with 15 was the damage. I'm like,
Scupwup is next as Scupwup gets right back up and he realizes the closest person next to him is Sheelal. He gets right next to you, Sheelal, and he's gonna smack you with his Dreamcatcher.
Why'd you run?
18.
That is my armor class.
As you say that, there is a moment of hesitation, and he rolls with disadvantage.
Oh.
He misses.
Hey. Lovely.
Is he leaving?
Go ahead and give me, because it is not your turn, I will let you take a perception roll after saying that, but it is going to be a difficult DC.
Perception?
I'll let it be an insight.
My perception's better.
Okay, give me your perception.
14.
14 doesn't beat the DC anyways. That is his turn. Raggax, you are up next.
Raggax, I don't know if he's saying this out loud or if this voice has this voice been inside of his head, or has he been talking out loud to it? I guess
It is disembodied, but it is echoing and bouncing off the cave.
Okay.
So you can't discern where in the cave it is, but it is a verbal speech.
Raggax, seeing that he feels something for this group. He knows it's there. I said they are not ready for this journey of pain. I have to take this alone. And he will cast Inflict Wounds on Aelgar.
Okay, roll to hit Aelgar.
Get him.
That's going to be a not natural 20 to hit Aelgar.
That does hit. He has 2 HP. So describe to me how you cast Inflict Wounds on Aelgar.
Raggax takes his dagger and he shoves it right where he knows that Aelgar was hit with that rock. I believe it was right in his jaw. He shoves it straight through his jaw and he lets the necrotic energy seep from the dagger and just spread through his head.
It spreads through his head as there is this moment, and you could see the necrotic energy begin to seep around his throat, and the head immediately begins to boil and is ripped off the torso and straight into the ceiling as it just explodes just like before.
Bonus action, I will send my giant weasel after Weingar. It is going to make a bite attack. It is Raggax directs it to attack his eye.
Okay, make the attack.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit the hobgoblin.
Tough.
As it
Then
bounces off and the hobgoblin pushes him away.
That'll be Raggax's turn.
All right, Raggax, that's your turn. Death saving throw. 11, that is one success.
Woo!
Nice.
She is not dead. All right, that is Iska's turn. It is Digbar's turn, who is still alive, and he's gonna make an attack on Ajax. 15.
Yep, that'll hit.
8 points of necrotic damage again, as it goes across your chest.
He's wincing in pain, but he pays it no mind.
Top of the round, Sheelal. It's you and Scupwup, baby.
I don't know how to kill this guy. What should I do?
He died somehow. Don't worry about him. Get Gilgar over by his trap.
I can take care of
Okay.
him. Go for Weingar's eyes, Sheelal.
Okay. He'll disengage, and then run over to Weingar, and then does he just need to get killed there by whatever, or does he have to get killed specifically by whatever killed him?
You need to kill him in as close to exactly the same way that he died. You can use your weapon in however way you want.
Oh no, I'm doing. He's learned from Raggax. He's gonna do the same, face hugging.
Yeah.
Jump up and do that.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Advantage. Ooh.
You do not have advantage on that attack.
I have
Would he
sneak.
be able to, because
attack.
of the weasel and me, would he be able to maneuver his way?
Yeah, you can. I'm sorry. Yeah. So you.
Yeah.
just
That's
be
a natural 20.
Yeah.
You do need to roll damage still. There is
should
a
I-
very, very slim chance that he survives.
Because that's how I'm doing it. I'm just
Hold up.
hooking my
How
fingers
are
through
you
his
handling
eyes.
this attack?
I'm jumping up, aiming with my fingers through his eyes, and then kind of just shaking as I'm latched around his head and trying to pull him down.
You cannot typically make a sneak attack with an unarmed strike because it is not a finesse weapon, and you are not a monk. But in this scenario, I will allow it.
I mean, I still got 19 plus numbers on my other one. I rolled a 19 and a 20.
No, I know, and you rolled a nat 20, so I will let you do the sneak attack damage.
He's got bony fingers.
Well,
He
what's
shouldn't-
unarmed?
He's all right.
So unarmed is just your strength
Is-
modifier.
Plus,
So what's your
that's right.
strength?
Plus 3 and then 2d6. 2, 5, so 10 in total.
10 in total for 20. That will be enough. Describe to me how you slaughter
Nice.
Weingar.
Yeah.
He's gonna sheath away his rapier as he ducks away from Scupwup, runs towards Weingar, kind of uses that pillar next to him as his footing, jumps up off of that one towards Weingar's face, hooks both his thumbs into Weingar's eyes, kind of the jockey from Left 4 Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of does that, shaking him around a little bit, and then pulls him down to the ground.
You essentially jump into the air and wrap your bony fingers around Weingar's neck and immediately pull him into the ground, just sort of grappling him, choking him until the eyes begin to pop out from his head. And then from the very skull, there is this pop as this brain-like black string and ooze immediately explodes outward. And he is dead.
Nice. Keep it up, boys.
Was that good, Raggax?
You're, I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks.
And that'll be my turn.
With that, Winegar's turn is over. Bagbar is dead. It is Kilgar's turn. And Kilgar sees the echo in front of him, and he is going to make his first attack with a great sword and swing upwards. 11 plus 4 is a 15, and I believe that misses.
That is a miss.
So he's gonna have to take his second attack on it, and that is a 17 plus 4 as he swings, and the echo dissipates.
Nicely done, Echo. Good job, Jin.
And he goes right behind you, Aaravani. That is his turn. Kai, you're up.
Can I, reach into my mind palace quickly to recall where Skipper was skewered with the harpoon?
Where Skipper was skewered with the harpoon?
Yeah.
Skipper was skewered with the harpoon at about the center of the stage.
Oh, I mean on his body?
I believe it was just his chest. I don't remember. I was laughing too much when...
I was also laughing too much during his death. Which is
Bury me by the sea.
Anyway,
I
He
only
did get
managed
eaten,
to
so
write
you gotta eat
broken
him.
harpoon.
I know we're kind of close to this rock structure. Am I able to climb it? Is there a
what are you
top
trying to
it, or
do?
does it?
It
My
doesn't.
plan.
The pillar next to you goes to the ceiling.
Oh, it goes to the ceiling. Okay, never mind.
Yes, it is jagged, so there is a way to climb it. But what are you trying to do?
Plan was to try and recreate Skipper's death as close as I could by grabbing a rock, and I would hope there's a rock on this cave floor that's a normal stone-sized rock. And I was gonna cast Catapult and aim it at Skipper's chest to sort of try and concave it like the Ogre's Great Club did. So, I guess I'm just gonna grab a rock off the ground and I'm just gonna cast Catapult at Skipper.
Get
Are
him.
you trying to also climb to get yourself some height?
No, I think I'm not gonna do that anymore.
I will
that
give you the
seems
athletics
unnecessary. And I don't know. I'm not gonna risk fucking it up. I think this is fine. The way I'm doing it's okay.
I just like the image of Kaixus bending over, grabbing a rock, and then just fucking
I don't
sending
actually
it.
make an attack roll, weirdly enough. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
He does have disadvantage.
Really? How? Oh, because I am.
Prone.
Well, I. How would I have disadvantage?
You're not rolling anything. He has disadvantage.
Oh, sorry. This I hate
Brennan's
this spell.
getting mad for no reason. Brennan's getting
I
mad
hate this
for
spell.
no reason.
I low-key hate this spell.
So
anyway.
that was a 16 and a natural 1. Describe to me in detail how you are hitting Skipper.
So I want to say Catapult on Kaixus sort of looks like, I think the center of his gauntlet opens up and he's able to put a rock in it and he's able to pull back something and it just and then release it and it causes a basically a shotgun effect of the stone, and ideally the stone just fucking hurtles at Skipper and just hits him square in the chest and just causes a little bit of some fleshy expulsion going on.
So this is not what I had in mind for Skipper.
No?
But because it is bludgeoning damage
Yep.
and close enough, I will allow it to happen. As
Okay.
you grab the rock, open up your gauntlet, launch it in, aim over Iska's dying body and fire it into Skipper's chest. There's a moment, and you hear this, "Yog, bury me by the sea."
Aye, Captain. Aye,
And
Captain.
Skipper has perished. And I
Kaixus.
believe
Nice.
everyone has died in the order they died.
That's great. That's just
That
that's real
is-
swell.
That's crazy.
It's really
A single
sweet.
tear rolls down Kaixus's face.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the end of your turn? Or would
It
you like
is.
to move?
Aye, Captain, it is.
Now Scope
Aaravani.
needs to fuck off.
You're up. And Ajax,
All
you're on
right.
deck.
I'm gonna look over at Kilgar. I'm gonna say, I'll come back for you later. You're not who I'm going for just yet. And I'm going to crack my neck. And you're gonna see my eyes widen as I begin to let out a guttural yell that turns into an eagle screech as I rage. And I'm going to look over at Gilgar and I'm going to grapple him.
Okay. Oh, shit.
What do I need to do?
It
I've
is
never
an
grappled
athletics check.
before. Athletics, and I
so
get
it is
advantage, I
contesting
believe.
athletics check, and
since
you do
I'm
get
raging.
advantage because you are raging.
All
Okay, that's
right.
actually that's a good roll, Gilgar.
All right,
You
all
gotta
right.
prevent it.
That is a 23.
Yeah, no, he doesn't make that.
Yes.
He got a 17. It was good for him, but it was
No, that's good. That's good. I just got advantage. It was a 9 and whatever. And then I'm going to grapple, and I'm assuming I'm going to get an opportunity attack, but I'm moving over to where the boulders are.
So it is half your movement. While you're dragging someone, it is essentially difficult terrain. So 10, 30. But you can actually, it is only 15 feet away, and I will let you get right next to the boulders. So he is directly underneath it. But that is your action and your bonus action.
Can I drop a grapple really quickly? Or is that not possible?
Believe dropping the grapple is an action. Give me a second. You can release the target whenever you like. Yes, so you can. It is no action.
Whenever I can, then
Yeah.
I will, as soon as I get him under it, release. I'm going to bonus action again, use my shadow, and
That
as
was-
I
you raged.
raise up, what is that?
You raged.
Oh, that's right. Then I'm just going to action surge, and I'm going to,
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna release it, and I'm going to just throw. I'm gonna just throw my halberd at the string.
Hell yeah.
So the string is a pull. You have to pull the string.
Oh, so I just have to pull.
Yeah.
It's way
Just to
cooler to
stop
do
you
that
from-
though. I'm gonna do it
okay,
anyway.
That's fine. So you throw the halberd up into the sky.
Yeah.
and
we like
you
it.
not only cut the rope, you hit the mechanism that Gilgar is looking up there, and Gilgar just stops, immediately pushes out of the grapple, thinking he got it, and there is this click as the rocks and crush Gilgar. Gilgar's dead.
Yay!
Nice.
And I'm gonna look over and behind me and look at the Tar Manoa. I'm sorry, little one, for what's about to happen.
Oh my
And that's my turn.
I'm sorry, little one.
That is a hell of a turn. Ajax, it is your turn.
Kaixus, take care of the girl.
Aye.
I am getting so fucking tired of these fucking goblins.
Kill him.
I am going to Digbar's still on the ground. I'm going to approach Skipper's body. I'm gonna pick up his cutlass, and then I'm gonna stomp his fucking brains in out of anger.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Approach Digbar, boot on his chest, and I'm gonna take the cutlass and just start carving through his torso sideways in
Okay,
order to
make an attack roll.
in
at
order to
advantage.
chop him in half.
Are you proficient with rapiers?
No, heavens
So,
no.
it is just a d20 at advantage plus your dexterity modifier. No proficiency bonus.
That's an 18, and that is a natural 20.
That will be enough.
Let's
Describe to me how you take the cutlass and kill Digbar.
Yeah, I approach. I tell Kaixus to cure Iska to watch over her. I step around her corpse or her dying body. Not her corpse, not yet. She's not dead yet.
Not yet.
Ajax is like unhinged right now. Yeah, he's bloody. His clothes are torn, and this like neat freak perfectionist, just like hair strands are starting to pop out a little bit, and he's just got this heavy breath to him. He walks over to Skipper and absolutely stomps his brains in and wipes his foot like in the pile, picks up the cutlass, turns to Digbar, and then that same foot he like uses to get leverage on Digbar's torso as he's lying prone. Takes the rapier and just starts raking it across the torso of Digbar in order to cleave him in twain.
And Digbar just splits in half as the strings no longer try to reconnect and they just stop.
Oddly enough, that made me feel much better. As he like kind of like, you know, has this weight off of his shoulders a little bit, he pushes his hair back. and then I guess he just starts eyeing down Scupwub because he's on this crazed murder spree. Not really.
With that, it is Tarmanoa's turn as there's this crazed like look, and he's gonna take a rock on the ground, grab it through his snot, and try to uppercut you.
My move.
I have an idea.
You do.
Let's leave.
You do move. You take a step backwards, and the rock goes upwards as he uppercuts, and it just hits the ceiling, and then explodes into shrapnel of necrotic snot that hits the ground slowly. He missed.
Nice.
All right. Next up is Ramgar.
Not Ramgar.
He's going to slowly walk over, and he's going to decimate the weasel.
No.
That is a natural 19 to hit the weasel. How much
Yeah,
HP does the weasel have?
Let me see here. It
I
does
believe
not
it's 9.
have. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot. But let me check. Yeah, it's 9.
Yeah, that's exactly what I rolled. There's the great club, and the weasel is no more. He's going to then use the rest of his movement to wrap around, step on Aelgar's body, and just hulk and stare over you, Raggax. And that is his turn. It is Scupwup's turn, and Scupwup has no idea what's going on, but he is going to slowly make his way.
You better start running.
And he does not run. He's going to attack Raggax.
What? Not my buddy Scupwup.
2
Not a buddy
natural
Scupwup.
16s.
Yeah, that hits.
No, that's 4 points of necrotic damage as he hits you with the Dreamcatcher, and the netting wraps around you and slowly begins to seep into your body. Raggax, you are up.
Raggax looks at Ramgar. They're towering over them, but he takes out his dagger, smirks, and he will cast Inflict Wounds at the. Let's upcast this. This seems appropriate. We will upcast Inflict Wounds at the 2nd level.
Okay, roll to hit him.
All right. It's gonna be 15 to hit.
That does hit. Roll damage.
All right. That is going to be 20 points of necrotic damage. The way Raggax does this, he will jam part of his dagger just real quickly into her heel to just try to bring her down to his level. And then he takes her head, takes his knife, puts it to her scalp, and starts to cast Inflict Wounds as he goes forward with it.
As it begins to try to seep into the skull, the necrotic energy begins to seep around it, and you know this is exactly how you killed Ramgar, but they're not quite weak enough to completely kill yet.
Shit. Fuck. And Raggax will, as, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do Touch of Death with this. It'll be a
Okay.
channel divinity. So that is going to be an extra 13 points of necrotic damage on that attack.
All right. He is still alive, but that's still an extra 13 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
Fury of the Small.
You know, I do have Fury of the Small. Can I use that?
That is an extra 2 points of damage, but he is still alive.
Just dumping everything.
I have one more Fury of the Small.
As you, in this moment, you realize he's still alive, begin driving the dagger back into the back of his skull, and he grabs you and begins to overpower you. And via your essence with Leviatar, you can feel this necrotic pain that seeps through you begin to also empower you and push directly through along with your tiny little form, and you begin to overpower him. But he's still alive.
That son of a bitch. That's all I can do.
Iska's death saving throw. 12.
Yeah!
Woo! Back to the top of the round, Sheelal.
I'm gonna help Raggax.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pull out both of my daggers and join him by stabbing the top of the skull
Okay.
of
Make an
Ramgar.
attack roll. You will be able to essentially wrap around and flank with Raggax as you get up right behind the back of Ramgar and make an attack roll at advantage. And you have sneak attack.
16?
16 does hit, roll damage.
Nice.
Get him. Why am I fucking that up? Get him.
That is 8, and then sneak attack. Oh. 19 points of damage
Dang.
Ramgar
for the first
is
attack.
clinging to life. Roll
And then
your
with my
second attack.
Bonus action.
Get him.
Another.
Time to scalp.
Oh, advantage again, right? Or
Yes, you are flanking.
is sneak attack work with only my
Sneak
first?
attack is only one attack. But you have advantage
advantage
because you're
with
flanking. But you
flanking,
don't
okay.
get sneak attack.
And then 17 plus numbers.
All right, roll damage.
That is max. That is 9.
Describe to me how you and Rathgar kill Ramgar.
Yeah.
You say Rathgar?
I'm sorry. Describe to me how Rathgar was one of my characters
There's
in
a
another
lot
campaign.
of similar
Look,
names
Rathgar.
floating around.
Kill
you and
Ramgar.
Raggax kill Ramgar.
Sheelal will see what Raggax is trying to do. He's like, oh yeah. Move around to where Ramgar can't really the overpower, I guess. Stick the first dagger in. Realize that it hasn't killed him yet. He looks up at Raggax, and I feel like Raggax would like give him a wink.
Raggax
And then he'll just-
nods.
He'll come in with the other dagger while they're all three like daggers are in his head.
Come on,
There are 3 daggers that as the 2 little ones leap onto the back of Ramgar, who's on his knees, and the 2 of you guys are both. There are 3 daggers getting driven into Ramgar's skull as the necrotic energy from Raggax seeps into the other 2 that you are holding in your hands, Sheelal. They pierce into the back of his skull, overpowering the brute strength of the ogre. And there is this moment where there is an explosion of necrotic energy as you are both launched onto the ground, and the head erupts with necrotic energy. Ramgar is dead.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
All that's left is Scupwup, Kilgar, and Tar Minoa.
All of them have like taken damage though.
Kilgar
Right.
has not taken any damage.
I will Whales of the Grave
Okay, I need to
to
remember how that
Kilgar.
works.
I just creature within 30 feet of me takes a d6 of necrotic.
I know, but I ruled it wrong last time. I need to double check how I ruled it wrong.
I think that you did the damage alongside the sneak attack. It's just, it moves over to somebody else.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not with the... Because I did that
Oh,
incorrect
you also do
the
this-
first time.
Yeah. So you roll 1d6, and that d6 goes on to Kilgar.
Yeah. And then once I hit 17th level, I do that damage to both of them. Which 17? Come on, that's
I know,
fucking
that's
high.
real late.
4.
It's still 4 points of damage as the necrotic energy jumps out, and as the eruption from the skull of Ramgar happens, the necrotic energy just
I'll
seeps
try to
into
channel
Kilgar.
Ramgar's scream, his wail, and then that'll be my turn.
That is a hell of a turn. Kaixus, you're up. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not up. Kilgar's up.
Didn't feel right.
Kilgar's gonna rush at Raggax and take 2 attacks.
For sure?
The first one, I believe, misses with an 8.
Yeah, that misses.
The second one, I believe, hits with an 18.
That does hit.
All right. This is going to be a lot of damage. Actually, it does not, because all of his allies are dead. So, let's find out.
Let's go!
That's actually almost max damage anyways. That is going to be 12 points of necrotic damage as it... He takes the great sword and swings upwards, almost knocking you up into the air before you land again.
Oh, that was not a fun. That was not a fun hit.
Kaixus, now it is your turn.
Time to play doctor. I run over to Iska,
Stop.
and I think I'm right next to her anyway. And I say, I take my gauntlet hand and I put it to my chest and I rub really, really fast until there's like an electrical current going, and I say clear, and then I cast Cure Wounds on Iska.
Oh, you cast Cure
Nice.
Wounds. Okay.
Nice. We have a healer.
Roll to,
You have an
the sorcerer
you have an
healer.
artificer with Cure Wounds. That's what you have. It's not a healer. It's just
Nah, it's a healer. You healed.
It's a
how
healer
much are
now.
you healing?
Guess I should roll to
You know
figure
what?
that out, huh?
Brennan, I think you're the cleric.
I think I might be. I actually might be. What do I add to this bullshit? See, I'm not a healer. I don't even know. I don't even know
What
any
do
of
I
this.
add
I've
to
never
this
cast a
bullshit?
spell
I've
before,
never
guys.
cast a spell. 11 HP.
That's still 11
Nice.
HP. As you can hear her heartbeat slowly fading, and there's this clear ding. Oh, am I still a plant?
Is she still a plant?
No.
You're not a plant. You're not a plant, Iska. You're a normal, mostly normal tiefling girl now. You're back.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna lay here.
Yeah, just lay there. You did a good job. Just relax. And then I give a thumbs up to Ajax.
Thank you.
We're good. And she's not a plant.
Is at the end of your turn. You still have movement and a bonus action.
I use my bonus action to diagnose that her trauma is both physical and mental. And then that's it. Now I'm done.
So you stay there. Okay.
Yep.
Aaravani, you're up.
All right. So from what I understand, and I had the best view because I was him in this vision that I got. So I would know the slam down from the ogre was not what killed him. It was being ripped apart, correct?
He did die officially from the slam down. I will allow, because he went down and these were player characters, either or.
Then
The same way that if Uncle Joe somehow had a heart attack, or if someone ripped his head off, I would have allowed that. But
if that's the case, then thinking back into my memory, I kind of wince and I'm like, I'm really sorry about this, and I'm going to grab hold of his neck. I'm going to grab hold of one of his legs, and I'm going to try and rip this guy apart.
Oh, yikes. He's doing the
give
Thanos
me
rip Iron Man in half.
unarmed strike.
Fucking Megatron ripping
That
jazz.
is going
my
to be
gosh.
a 23 to hit.
I want you to describe it in visceral detail.
Oh no, it's my little guy.
You got it, baby.
What I'm gonna do is I begin to go for the face, and then I notice the snot dripping from his nose. So I'm gonna move it over to the back of the skull, grab on to, I assume he has like a little bit of hair on him. So I'm gonna grip onto that. I'm gonna grab hold of his thigh, and you just begin to hear as I begin to spread my arms apart, my massive wingspan that I have, as the ligaments begin to tear and tear before
yikes.
they completely catapult to two sides across the cave and splatters me with goblin blood.
And immediately the bones shatter and that black stringy ooze erupts onto you. But Tarmanoa is dead.
Kind of trying to wipe stuff off, it makes it worse. I look down at my hands.
You're just covered in snot and blood.
Try not to throw up. And I'm going to go over, I assume my halbert's nearby, if I can pick that up.
Yeah, I'll allow it to be free for you.
And I still have my bonus action, right?
Yep.
I'm going to bonus action. Same thing, I'm going to move Jin Masu over to behind Kilgar. And I'm going to use Unleash Incarnation with another attack on him.
All right.
Let's see! That is a 17 to hit.
17 is the AC.
Oh, good. And then a D10. That is going to be, and I'm raging too, so that is going to be 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. As you finally got the hang of it, and Jin Masu manifests, the halberd swings above his head, and immediately you bring it down, slashing, or rather, it's a halberd, yeah, slashing right behind, right through his back. But he is still alive.
And I'm actually gonna move it to the side because we already discussed this. He cannot flank, so I will not do that. That's my turn.
That is your turn, and I believe that takes us up to Ajax.
Approaching from the eastern portion of the room, I'm gonna take my full movement to kind of get close to the scene of combat where it's happening, and turning around this large pillar. I see that we've only got the two combatants, but one of them really doesn't matter. We've just got the big guy. Raggax.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, would you? Go ahead and tell dearest Kilgar here your best joke, would you?
What's brown and sticky? A stick.
Kilgar? Oh, okay. And I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Yeah.
Unless his intelligence isn't high enough.
That'd be funny if it wasn't.
Spell.
That
They
would be
are
very funny.
puppets, and their intelligence is 1.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Ooh, damn, that sucks.
I went ahead and did it.
He did
Well,
not
I
get
am
the
sorry.
joke. I think it's safe to say he did
does
not
not
get it.
He didn't get it.
Get the joke. As Raggax, you say that, and Ajax, you messed up,
I snap a finger.
and nothing happens.
Ajax, he's not laughing. He's not
No, say it
laughing.
again. I don't know if he heard you. Say it again.
It's a brown and sticky, a stick. Brown and sticky, a stick. Raggax is panicking.
It's supposed to work. Oh, I'm just turning around. I'm walking away.
You don't have any movement to walk away.
Yeah, I just
Take
turn
your
around.
first step, and your turn ends immediately with that. As we go up to Scupwup's turn, who is going to flank with Kilgar and make his attack at you, Raggax.
Damn it.
That is a 16.
Yeah, that's my armor class.
Oh, that's not that bad. 4 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, no, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Shoom, as he takes the Dreamcatcher, smacks
it's
it
not
upside the back of your head, and the necrotic energy seeps in through your pores. But that is Scupwup's turn, and now that leads you.
I mean, fuck, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Bonus action disengage for nimble escape. Raggax is going to move northwards around Kilgar, near Gilgar's dead stone-covered body. Raggax will again take his knife and stab it into his other pectoral on his other side where he didn't stab previously, and he's going to give himself some healings because he is not looking great.
So we do have a cleric that heals just themselves, though. We do.
It's something, I guess. I mean, he's been taking a ton of damage, I'll be honest. So.
I have been taking quite a few hits. And I will regain only 6 points of healing.
That's only 6 points. Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
You can re-roll a 1 time.
Oh,
nice.
Lovely. Because that fucking sucks.
If you roll a 1 for HP or healing as a whole, you can re-roll it 1 time. And if you get a 1 a second time, that's the die. You're fucked.
It's fate.
Right. That will be 9 points of healing. That's all I can do. Guys, I'm really struggling.
And as you say, I'm really struggling, Kaixus, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Oh,
and
shit.
you hear Iska get up. I've still got it. And she's going to wrap around you and stand on Iska's body.
As the only medical practitioner here, I strongly advise you stay on the ground.
So he has dubbed himself the healer.
I
Okay.
mean, what? Who else? Who else can resuscitate hearts?
She's still got some fight in her.
And she does have enough to cast Shatter at the 2nd level.
Let's go,
and
baby.
not hit anyone.
Nice.
And Kilgar's gonna roll a Constitution saving throw. That is gonna hit. So, Scufflup is gonna pass.
Scufflup
Kilgar.
is a god.
Kilgar got a natural 6, and I believe that's an 8. So
How do you kill
Kilgar's
what
gonna.
cannot be killed?
Nice.
Someone roll me a d20.
No.
We're shooting for natural ones
7.
here, folks.
That's not what I want. So the next DC is 2. 11 points of damage to Kilgar as Sheelal, right in front of you, there is this explosion of thunderous energy that shatters your metal bones. You take no damage, but it just like rushes past you. Scufflup is knocked on his ass again, by the way. But Kilgar is still up. And she looks at you, Kaixus, and she just gives you a thumbs up.
Damn, what a legend.
That's her turn. I believe we go back to the top of the round with Sheelal. You're up.
Is Kilgar on his ass, or is he still up?
Scufflup is on his ass. Kilgar is still
Okay.
up.
So, Sheelal is going to unhinge his left hand again as he recalls back to the memory. He's gonna run over to Aaravani. Can you hold this?
That's not
To the
me.
rope.
Yeah, that's
To the
exactly.
rope.
That's not
Jinmasu.
me.
Oh, fuck. That's Jinmasu. So you.
Yeah.
It is the essence of Aaravani, but you go to like run and you realize as it turns you only saw the straw hat, and it turns and you see the half orc.
Then he's gonna reach over to Ajax. Can you hold this,
I want nothing to do with this.
please?
Fine.
Dang, that was the most aggressive I've ever heard him.
He's gonna use bonus action dash.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's gonna start
He's gonna
running
start running
around
laps around him.
Kilgar. wrapping him up
He's doing
in the rope.
I know what he's doing.
He's doing what we're supposed to do.
He's gonna use all of his movement to dash
the
around.
most 40, 45, 50. Okay,
This is the most Scooby-Doo
I'm
way
going
to tie
to
someone
say
up.
that you.
I will
Because
take
it was-
whatever opportunity to attack
No,
from
you're not going
Scuffle
to take any. You're not leaving his range.
Yeah, I am. From Scuffle Up? Oh, Scuffle Up's on the ground.
Scuffle's on his ass. He ain't
Yeah.
going to attack
That's right.
you.
So yeah.
So you're going to wrap around him. I'm going to say that the rope does wrap itself around, but you cannot tie it. It is primed to be hogtied. Someone, perhaps someone with the other end, has to do it.
Would you let me do a final pull to try and knock him down?
I'm not. You didn't use your action, right?
Technically I think it is my action to use the rope.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it is your action also to give it to Ajax. So I'm not gonna allow it to knock him down. So I'll let you pull it as like a
I'll
moment and
start
like a
to pull
nod.
it taut,
Yeah, and like you're beginning to pull it taut, but that is not gonna be enough.
and then that'll be my turn.
So it is Kilgar's turn next. He's gonna make his first attack at you, Sheelal. That is a 22 to hit you.
That will hit.
That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Are you still up?
Oh yeah.
He's gonna make another attack at you.
Okay.
A 23 to hit you.
Yes.
That's 4 points of piercing damage. As he sees what is going on and tries to swing at you, and he does not think to cut the rope. He's just swinging at you wildly. But that is his turn. Kaixus, you're up, baby.
Let's go. We're looking. Well,
Kaixus
Kilgar.
goes, it's morphin time.
It's Mighty Morphin time. What else do I have prepared?
All that's left is
Yes.
Scuffle and Kilgar.
No, I don't have it. That sucks. Oh well. We're gonna go to. I'm gonna pick up on what Sheelal's putting down, and I'm gonna just run over to him and Kilgar and help him wrap him up.
So I will let you get there. Easy. Oh, you're right there.
I'll dash. Fuck it, I'll dash. Fuck it, we dash.
Here's what I will allow you to do. You can dash, and it will take 40 feet of your movement to wrap around him. How long is your rope, Sheelal?
It is a total of 60 feet.
So you have an extra 20 feet of movement left, Kaixus.
20 feet? That's enough to
Are
get
you in your,
around
wait,
him
are you
one
in your
time.
infiltrator?
Am I what? No, I'm not in my infiltrator. I am in my normal, so it is just the 20.
I will allow you to take the rope from Sheelal and go back around twice.
Do a lap. Let's do a couple laps.
You do 2 laps around him. Or I'm sorry, 1 lap around him.
Yeah.
And you have
I fucking love ropes, man.
that's what I will allow you to do.
Nice.
Ugh. Best item in D&D.
Aaravani, your turn.
I'm still looking at the blood around me. I'm gonna look down.
The other items.
Just go
And
gather the weapons.
I was gonna say that's literally. I look down. Do I see one of the rocks that Tar had?
Of course.
I'm going to pick it up. My hand's already dirtied. It doesn't matter. I look over at Yiska, and I assume I see the cutlass on the ground where Skipper is over there.
Oddly enough, I still have that on me.
Oh, you do have the
Oh, you
cutlass.
do?
That's right.
You do have
That's
it?
why I
Then
didn't. I
I'll-
knew it was
Yeah.
him.
What's missing is Uncle Joe's cane.
I was gonna say, I'll look over to Yiska, grab the cane. Let's end this. And I'm going to rush over to where Kilgar is.
Yeah, do it,
I
guys.
hate this. Guys, I hate this so much. This is so lame.
So I think I can get like right here, maybe
This
like
is
right
the
by
best
Sheelal.
fucking thing ever.
And
This is so lame.
let's take
This is
a
awesome.
look at this. So, what did Tars shoved up the right leg? Well, see, the problem is his leg is still attached, correct?
It is still attached. That is correct.
Then what I'm gonna do is
He's not looking great. He is not looking great.
I will pocket the snot rock reluctantly, and looking at Jin, I look at both of his legs, and I'm going to try, and with the both of us, with my attack, and then with Jin's, I'm going to use my final Unleash Incarnation and try and cut off his legs with both of these attacks.
You will have advantage for multiple reasons.
All right.
As he's about to do it, I'm gonna hand off the cutlass over to the Echo Knight.
Okay, you're up next after him.
Okay.
And then, so the first one is a 17. I rolled 2 10s for that. That's for mine.
Yeah, that hits.
That's not a great roll. That's even worse. That was a 15 to hit
His
for the
AC
other one.
is 17.
Yeah, so
There
the
is a
first one at
chance-
least hits.
There is a chance that you knock him to 0. If you knock him to 0, I will allow his leg to be cut off.
Gotcha. Then that is going to be... I'm still raging, so that is going to be 16 points for that attack.
He had 14 HP left. As you cut the right leg clean off. And he is about to get knocked prone. Ajax, I will allow your turn to go as we are about to exit this fake initiative. But I will grant you your turn because you have the end of the rope.
I have the end of the rope. And I am going to approach Kilgar and start wrapping it around his neck, where I have still about like 5 more feet of rope that I can finish things off with, and just pull it taut and kind of like just drag him onto his ass so that he is he's ready for the picking.
Give me a survival check. At advantage for multiple reasons. For a multitude of reasons. This guy.
21.
Yeah, you do it. You have created this incredible not hogtie noose, essentially. As your turn effectively ends, and Iska hobbles over to you with the wooden cane in hand, and she has no idea what is going on, and she just goes, you asked for this? And she just holds it out to whoever.
I already got the rock. Somebody else got to
that's
take it.
Whose turn is it next?
I'm gonna count this as out of initiative.
I assume Sheelal, since he's right there.
I'll just reach out and grab it with my other hand.
And as Kilgar has dropped down to 0, is slowly reforming, describe to me how you guys kill Kilgar.
Teamwork.
I assume we go in order from how we saw this originally.
I'll just trap his neck,
Then I will
hold it down.
take out the rock, and I will do the same motion that Raggax did. And I look over to Raggax and, Raggax, if you'll do the honors with the head, I'll wait for the others to do their thing.
Yeah, I this feels probably what I should do. I think what the voice wants. So
The voice wants.
Mm-hmm.
The voice gets.
what the voice wants, I guess.
punishment.
And Raggax will take a hold of his head, and he takes his knife and just pushes the cane slightly against his neck, digs the knife into his trachea, and he essentially is trying to take the knife into his jaw to rip his head off.
I'm just holding the rope.
I'll be pushing
the
the
rope.
cane down.
Just holding it steady.
I get the cutlass was used to lob off the leg.
Mm-hmm.
You shoving that rock in his leg?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I shoved it all right. It is
Yeah.
up there.
You cut off his right leg with Skipper's cutlass, and you go ahead, Aaravani, and shove the rock deep into the other leg, and slowly, Raggax, you begin to pull and pull and pull before they prise off. You can hear the muscle strands beginning to snap off his torso, off from his shoulder blades, and there is this crack as it and then an explosion of flesh erupting outwards up into the sky, and the head once again hits the ceiling. And you are all out of initiative. Completely.
Ooh.
What's Scupwhoop?
Yeah. What's,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think we know what we have to do with Scupwhoop.
Scupwhoop is still standing there, and he remains motionless now, as his allies are dead.
I just kind of look at him, kind of shoot him a look. Like, come on, man. You know how this ends. You know what you gotta do.
He does not seem to respond to just a mere look on his face.
Well, guys, I think, has the way out opened up by chance?
It has not opened up.
No. Well, I was gonna say, I think the only way to get rid of him is we have to throw him out. we gotta, make him leave.
do we just have to, push him out?
I don't think it's gonna work,
It worked
though.
for me earlier.
But I swore he died.
How did he die, though? Raggax, I don't remember seeing him die.
He ran in my vision.
Oh, really?
Do you remember what happened after that, if you saw him?
He just remembers till the part he ran, right?
Yeah,
Does it
No.
cut off after that?
Yeah,
It does. It
just
sort of begins to
ended at
fade.
him running.
I mean, I guess
So
we
I
can.
guess
And he'll start pulling his rope back into his arm, into his body.
Well, we may have to use that rope to tie up.
I'll just
yeah,
toss him outside.
we can't get
Maybe-
outside.
He's the key to outside, and I'm actually going to grab hold of his
Oh.
shoulders, and I'm going to walk towards the exit.
you begin walking towards the exit. You'll notice Scupwhoop, his eyes meet Raggax's, and you drag him towards the exit, and he does not stop looking at Raggax.
Scup?
I just keep on going unless he says otherwise.
You keep going and you arrive at the exit. And as you arrive at the exit, the body slowly begins to turn into strandy black string as the voice echoes one more time. Yes, the pilgrimage of pain and suffering. Did you all enjoy it?
I mean, no. It was kind of
Kinda.
gross. I didn't really like it.
I did have a little fun.
Don't encourage it.
Me, I am just one more priest of Leviathan, of our maiden of pain.
I have a question.
Yes.
When this happened originally, I felt Leviathar's presence. What was I supposed to learn from this?
You're still asking questions, Raggax. That is why Zanriel asked me to come here. That is why he asked me to take you on this pilgrimage of punishment. He thought you could be better, yet you disappoint him at every turn. He spelled it out to you. Yet you slaughtered everyone in here. And you did it again.
No, I tried to convert them. I tried.
No, you're using Leviathan as an excuse to kill, to fulfill your own self-worth. You're no true worshipper. That is why you only have a fraction of her power. You could be more.
Raggax falls to his knees at that. I will be more.
You better. Or else, the poor little goblin, Scupwhoop, he might, just might, reach priesthood before you.
He's alive.
Did you think we lie here? Scupwhoop ran away. Scupwhoop ran because he was scared of you, Raggax, of your misdeeds to our maiden.
All right. I will find Sandriel. I will find you. I will find Scupwup.
Sorry.
I will find
Fine, Scuffle.
Imagine if it was I am gonna find Uncle Joe.
I'll find Skipper.
I'm coming for you.
I was just trying my best to hold back that laughter, but fuck, I cannot say that sentence seriously.
I will find Uncle Joe.
Can I make one more perception check though?
What are you trying to discern here?
If there is a source of magic that has created this illusion, or if something was left here to create this.
I will allow you to make an Arcana, Perception, or Investigation,
Okay.
all with different DCs, each revealing something different.
You're looking for just the source of all this
Yeah.
to see if they're still kind of lying dormant or if this was just kind of like a planted thing.
Yeah. I'll probably do perception because that's my best. Ooh, that was a 24.
In terms of its magical essence, this is magic. This is a high degree of magic. And you can already tell, Ajax, you too, this was a planned thing. This was something someone set up for days. What you can discern is where the voice is coming from. And as you look up to the ceiling, you see what is this. They appear to be almost like an elf. This pale skin with this raven black hair and this lean body, and as they open their eyes, you can see there is this pure black void. And they're wearing this leather armor, lightweight but flowing. And you can see across the chest is the barbed whip that is the insignia of Leviatar. And you can see they are taking their hands and they are clasping it up to the ceiling, the rest of their body dangling. And there's this crooked smile as they cock their head. And this is a Shadar-kai, an elf from the Shadowfell.
You can come down. Yep. I can see you up there.
I was never hiding.
Oh.
And he slowly takes his hands, and as the rest of his body dangles, he climbs down the side of the wall towards the exit. We will meet again. But Zanriel asked me to leave you all a gift. One gift for you all. Enjoy your stay at home, Raggax. And as he takes a step out of the cave, he will essentially dissipate into this black mist and disappear.
You know, you'd think that he'd give actually some constructive criticism to help you on your journey instead of just berate you the entire time.
No, Ajax, he's right. I can be more. I have to learn from this somehow. I'm at fault. None of you. I'm sorry that you guys got dragged into this. I don't know what I can say.
You know what I could say? I guess we're even. And I give him a good reassuring pat on the back.
as you give good old Raggax a slap on the back, all of you beaten and bruised, Raggax, your mind swirling with questions, this essence and feeling of defeat, like you could be more, like you should be more, like you can rise above your nature. The cave is now your bloodied safe haven. And that's where we will end this episode.
Yay! Time to clean up the cave, get these bodies out of here, and get this little camp set up.
Hey guys, it's Cole, player of the Goblin Cleric Raggax. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on our socials. Links can be found in the description. Be sure to share us with your friends. We release new episodes every Wednesday on all major podcast sites. See you next time.